Charitable Trust. My name is Kathy P. Russell. I am the Executive Director of the Gift of a Helping Hand Charitable Trust. We have been in operation since 2002. One of our missions is to help families and individuals to survive through these tough economic times we are faced with today. One of our main goals is to partner with more agencies, churches, food banks, and community leaders to be an umbrella for us and assist us in our mission. Another one of our goals is to get more donors such as public and private foundations, corporations, public and private businesses, and local churches to help sponsor us in our mission. Every year we host a toy drive, food drive, clothes and shoe drive, and coats and boots drive to collect the basic human need items to help thousands of economically disadvantaged families and individuals during these tough economic times. We need your help and your support in helping the Gift of a Helping Hand Charitable Trust to continue its mission and serve those who need. Please watch our video to learn more about our organization. You can make a donation online at www.tgoahactbuildingandtoyfund.org, or you can snail mail your donation. Attention, Kathy P. Russell, the Gift of a Helping Hand Charitable Trust, 17148 Waltham, Detroit, Michigan, 48205. Thank you and have a blessed day.